One. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2026. It's not 2024 or 2016. Maybe at best, opposition's case might have worked before. But contrary to popular belief, things change and things can get worse. And that's exactly the collision course the Republican Party's campaign is going to do, is if you go with their side of the House. Donald Trump is a pathological liar and a professional gaslighter. He cannot be trusted. We think he has literally run the Republican Party and MAGA campaign to the ground when he literally undermines every single thing they stood for. He talked about caring about the markets and the economy. Boom, look what happened with the supply chain crisis, energy crisis, and oil inflation that had crippled global supply chains. He pissed off conservatives when he dunks on the Pope and all of these other things that he is doing because he's quite crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, he has ultimately crippled the bedrock of his institution, which are the rich people and donor base he was supposed to be able to help out, but ultimately has harmed them. And this debate is specifically about, from an outside looking in, what should they be able to do? And I think it's on their side when you unlock insanity, hoping and praying and literally being gaslit by him, which is exactly what he wants, thinking that he is the solution to all of these problems. Not to mention as well, he's pretty fucking shady. Take a look at all of the scandals with Stormy Daniels, Epstein Islands, with all those other pedophiles who are there. Man, I liked him way more when he was in the boardroom firing people on The Apprentice. Let's take apart the case coming from side opposition. Quite assertive and unengaging, if you ask me. Number one, their main push is, bro, you get wrecked because he's gonna harm it before you even begin and you can't get money and stuff. My simple push here is, why would I want to align with someone so adversarial and so hostile if he's holding me by the balls and saying, if you don't go with me, it's my way or the highway? They give no mechanisms to be able to prove why that's the tipping point. And the framing and argumentation I gave you from the top of my speech proves this. The fact that he's been a pathological liar about Strait of Hormuz, open, close, Iran say this, Truth Social this. Nah, he literally had to create his own platform because X didn't trust him anymore, and he ultimately got blacklisted despite Elon's efforts to actually reinstate him. If you don't buy that, Sarvagya's case still stands. He literally said, and he proved, and Matthew weighed this, he has no incentive, my guys, my brothers and sisters in Christ. He has no incentive. He's old. By the time the next electoral cycle happens, he's already gonna be done. His term's gonna end in 2 years. I literally don't get it. That's exactly why he's doing damage control, doing all of this legacy planning to try and be able to hold on to power. We think, ultimately, he has no incentive to do these things. If their Hail Mary push in this debate, which was under-mechanized, was Trump is the cornerstone of the Republican Party. That's exactly the Kool-Aid we want to reject. The cult of personality of which they've been drinking for far too long, that now we've come to terms as the party, individually and as a collective, understand all of these risks and are actually not trusting him. Take a look at the news. All of these people are saying those things. Ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, side opposition is unassertive, uncomparative, and misses the burden. It's not an actor motion, and even if it was, we win this debate. This is a value judgment of outside looking in. Where can America not implode, and where can they have any remote shot over the next 2 years at having any chance of winning? Heck, even if they lose, our principle and ideological stance of what they stood for exists. Very proud to stand on side prop. Thank you.